Hey YouTube, this is my first video. My name is Adrian Curiel and I am a cancer survivor. I was diagnosed with cancer at 15 years old and I am happy to say that I am 5 years cancer free of this September. I'm 20 now, which is amazing. I had a synovial cell sarcoma stage 3. Well, it's 6. One hand. 3. 3. Yeah, I had stage 3 cancer, and it was very scary because my type of cancer was not one in a million, you guys. I mean, my doctors were like, we haven't had a case like this in a while, so I would be laying in my hospital bed, and I'd have UCLA, UCI, med students, just studying me and, wanting to know how I was feeling, what I was going through, and it's a scary process. You're 15. You were just playing soccer and baseball, and you're a healthy kid all your life. There's That's scary for anybody to be diagnosed with cancer. And I wrote a book when I was in the hospital because me and kids in the hospital, we were all talking. I mean, we were like, there is no kid out there. I mean, yeah, they'll write blogs. I mean, when I was 15, I mean, Facebook was kind of in. Now it's like huge. But, MySpace was still around. So at that time, people wouldn't blog much about it, and people do now. I mean, kids do now every now and then, but it's very come and go, come and go. And I was in the hospital. I was like, I want to write a book. I want to have a book for kids to read and that are coping with cancer. And this book I formatted of here's me in high school planning a cool spring break party with my brother. One day I have to go to UCI Med to get my results for my biopsy that I had on my leg because I thought it was some calcium buildup, something in my leg. I think it was bad. And my mom picks us up, my brother and I from high school, and it's cancer. And in a flash, my whole life changes. Everything is crazy. I'm now because once they diagnose you, you go straight to a doctor already, and you need to plan out your treatment because you need to get that out of you pretty much. I had the full package: chemo, radiation, the surgery. 7 months in the hospital drove me insane, and I was like, what would be something that would help? And everyone, there's nothing out there like it, the market right now. So I was like, let me write a book. So the book that I wrote, I mean, does that exactly. It lets you know this is how chemo is, this is what therapy is. I mean, but it's not a medical journal. It's not going to give you facts and statistics. It's a friend. When I would talk to somebody else, they would love to hear what I was going through, and I would hear what they're going through, what kind of cancer. And so for me, this is someone that had stage 3 cancer with a really rare form. So at that point, you don't really know if you're going to live or not. I mean, it's so scary. So I want for the future for kids that might be diagnosed with stage 1 cancer and it's scary for them and nobody in their family has this, they could buy my book and they can see hope and they can feel the love that so much cancer patients have given me in real life. And this book can just inspire them, fight for their lives, because there was times when I would be sad, and you're sad because you think you might pass away. Your family, there was no cancer in my family, so I was the first to be diagnosed with something so rare. So they just, they looked at me and they're sad, and I needed, like, I felt comfortable when I was back at the hospital talking to other kids. And the cool thing is, though, talking from someone from 5 to 20, and they all can relate, and they're all good, and they're there for you. And my mom would talk to their moms. I mean, who doesn't like to talk to someone where you guys can relate to? That's the best feeling in the world. So that is what my book is called. My book actually is called In a Flash because that's something that I always thought of when you're diagnosed, of living your normal life, and then boom, in a flash, something like cancer can happen. And cancer can happen to anyone. It can happen to somebody from here all the way to Europe, Asia, Russia. It doesn't matter what country. It's such a scary disease, and it's such a scary thing that could happen to anybody. And my goal is to make at least one kid feel comfortable and make them feel like they're not alone. I want to do this for them because I wish there was something out there for me when I was sick. This is my first video, you guys, so I'm kind of nervous a little bit because it's nerve-wracking making your first video and definitely being out and to the public for everyone to hear. And you guys, it's almost 6 minutes in, so if I said something that made you guys keep watching, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. My name is, once again, Adrian Curiel. I am a cancer survivor. Thank you guys so much for watching my first video. I am going to be making more videos. I will be taking requests, and I will just be letting everyone know that together we can achieve anything and we can fight cancer, and we can look at life and say something like this is never going to take control of me. Cancer will never get the best of me. This is something that's temporary. Bye bye, cancer. Alright, guys. Um, you're the best. Thank you so much. Bye.